Well, last night was a great indicator by the fact that they lost 9-2 on home ice to the Pittsburgh Penguins. This is the 10th time that they've lost by 3 or more goals in a game this season alone. What those two things tell me are the Montreal Canadiens at this juncture, they have a lot of room and there's a lot of growth and progression that's left to be desired defensively as a team. And when you're looking at this team, I look at some of the other teams that have gone through this, and I've been on teams that have gone through this, including alongside Marty St. Louis when we played in Tampa. But specifically to the Edmonton Oilers last year that made the Stanley Cup and had such a great season and back half to the season, having made the final. If you look at their numbers and their defensive metrics, the commitment that they had to defending, the improvement that they made as a team, and that willingness to defend. Yes, everybody looks at the great Connor McDavid and the great Leon Draisaitl, and Bouchard had a great season. But that was aided and really underlined by the fact that there was a team commitment to defending. And for the Montreal Canadiens right now, they're very fortunate that they have a coach in Marty St. Louis who's working on allowing them their development, allowing the time and space to make plays and to be offensive. But that doesn't come at the cost of team defense. And to this point this season, that's been the case. Well, I certainly think Montembeault and Caden Primo haven't played to the level they played at last year. Caden Primo had some really good starts last year, and Montembeault, for the most part, was excellent to the tune that he made Team Canada for Four Nations roster. But having said that, I look at a team like San Jose this year, and you look at how well Mackenzie Blackwood and others played in San Jose, Blackwood specifically prior to his trade. Are they getting that level of goaltending? They're not. But the lack of defensive structure and detail and commitment from the players in front of them, it leaves them exposed on a nightly basis to a lot of high danger chances, a lot of shot volume, a lot of quality shots, guys in and around the net, buzzing in and around, distracting the Montreal Canadiens goaltenders. So yes, they're not on their A, maybe even B plus game at this point, per se. But the looks that they're seeing are very, very high quality. And also, when you're playing against these teams, keep in mind, those are the opposing top players that are getting the majority of the looks. So what does that mean if you're playing Ottawa? If you're playing Ottawa, then that means that's a lot of Brady Tkachuk. It's a lot of Tim Stützle. It's a lot of Drake Batherson. If and when it's the Toronto Maple Leafs, it's Marner, Nylander, Austin Matthews, Tavares, and company. And the same can be said for any of the opposing teams that they play against, where a lot of those top quality chances are coming by way of their elite offensive players. So yes, the goaltending, I think there's room to improve. We know that. And I'm sure the goalies will tell you that. But when you're looking at this 100% objectively, in addition to the goaltending, the lack of commitment from some of the players on the team to the defensive side of the game is what's been plaguing the Habs. And if they want to take the next step, and if they want to continue their progression, that has to be the first and most important element of their game, the commitment to defending as a team. If Connor McDavid can do it, and Leon Draisaitl and Nate McKinnon and Sidney Crosby can do it, any and everybody on the Habs roster should be doing it as well.